Well, hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. I exist. I am me. I am here. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. I hope you had a great weekend. As did I. YouTube did something to the chat window, and now I can read chat, but I cannot reply to any messages. Ain't that cool? How you save? How you doing? Yeah, it's I can see chat, but I cannot type in it. The chat box for me it's invisible. I don't know why. Literally from last Wednesday till now. Twitch is fine, but YouTube continues to be awesome. Mic is working. Yes, it is. I learned. This is so dumb. Why are you doing this? Like literally, this is my chat window for YouTube. See the chat right there? I cannot scroll down. I cannot zoom out. There is no chat box for me. And this is Twitch. See? I can type right there. Why is YouTube so freaking weird? I don't know. Yeah, I know. They did. The thing is, here's the thing. The Twitch dock or the Twitch, the Twitch window on OBS, that's by default. I don't have to do absolutely anything. But for YouTube, because it's, YouTube is YouTube, I have to go into the stream studio thing on YouTube, and I have to pop the window, the chat window, copy the link, then go back to OBS and paste that link into the custom web docs. That used to work perfectly, but I had to do that every time. That's like a known thing. But now I don't know what did I do to the style of that window that OBS just craps out. It's like, I don't know. Either way, I did not stream on Friday. I had a very, very long day at work today also, but I'm not going to skip 2 streams in a row. So the plan for today is wrap up the gas mileage. I have an idea on how to fix the UI, at least so that it is functional. So we're gonna fix the UI really quick, and yeah, we're gonna wrap that up. I don't know how long that's gonna take. I don't think it's gonna take more than an hour. Once we are done with that, on Wednesday, that'll be the whole section thing, the whole coding section. And then on Wednesday, I am going to try out Filament version 4. Everybody's talking about it, so I have to try it out, definitely. And if all goes well, and I don't have another crazy day at work on Friday, we can probably start a new project, which I have no idea what it's going to be. I do want it to be on like a filament project, just to get back into the groove, because I have not used filament in a while, and the way my brain works is if I don't see it for 2 weeks in a row, it doesn't exist. I forget about it completely. So it's going to be like learning it again, which is good. there are so many new things on version 4 that I guess is warranted. Is that big enough or no? Yeah, it's 150%. It should be enough. Okay, so the place that I got stuck last time was trying to add a few entries link here, which I think I still want. My idea is I am going to change the list of field entries, which right now takes in like a URL parameter for the vehicle ID. That's the one right there. I think I'm going to change that to be a filter. And instead of just showing by default only one vehicle's field entries, I am going to make it so it shows all of the field entries regardless of the vehicle, and I'll make the vehicle ID to be a filter like this one, so you can switch it, and by default it's going to be all, and you can change it to a specific vehicle, and that will shrink the list to just the field entries for that vehicle. I think I'm gonna still reach for, we'll see how it goes. Maybe since this, I'm gonna take this back to be a URL parameter on the component, so it's going to be a query string parameter right here, and that will allow me to probably use a request helper on the link here, and we'll see. If not, if that doesn't work, I'll probably just keep it on the session, and then when we get to the vehicles or to the field entries, I'll just check either the query string or a session. And I forgot there is a DD here somewhere. Let me go effects and find that. Yeah. So see, right now the vehicle is like static because of the parameter. But I'm gonna turn it into a drop down just like dashboard, so we can switch between vehicles easily. So for example, this vehicle ID, or this vehicle rather, let's just make it an int. And let's put that as a URL. We will no longer accept. In fact, before I delete that, I'm going to now use the render method, and
The stream is now paused for ads.
internet is seems to be fine. OBS is just shitting itself right now. Come on. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I'll just give it a minute because it's just going like this. Up and down, up and down. I don't know what's happening. Yes, please. Okay, okay, it's stabilizing, and I think it's... What the hell, dude? I don't know what is going on. Maybe it's there's a... Oh, there it goes again. Oh my god. Absolutely ridiculous. If it does it again, I'm gonna have to restart the stream because it's just awful. It's just awful. Are you done with your hissy fit? Looks like it. Okay. Holy crap. Okay. Now that OBS stopped being a whiny little bitch, I'm going to continue. Hey, Wei, how you doing? Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great night as well, and I hope you have a good night's sleep. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being. Thank you for stopping by and say hi. Good night. Okay, as I was saying, instead of doing the mount thing and getting the vehicle as a parameter here, I am going to use the render and filter this query here. I'm going to reach for field entries and then filter that by the vehicle ID, if there is one. So we can do something like this. View entries. Sorry, we need a vehicle. Yeah, we can do that. Maybe. We still need the parameters. We need the parameters. What the crap is all that? Just this. Not private, please. Public. The hell was all that? There. All right, now we find the vehicle. Here's the thing though. If we have a vehicle, we will reach for the vehicle's fuel entries. If not, we have to just get all of them. For all vehicles that belong to the user. Let me think. I think we just have to do. Remember what we did with vehicles? I mean, with the dashboard. Yeah. I know. If there is nothing, it breaks. I think I thought I had that solved. Really, I didn't. Dashboard. It says it's optional. Where is it breaking? Cannot assign string to property of type int. Oh. I see. Ooh, kinda. Why are you there? This button should not be here. You should hide that button too. Why are you not hiding the button? No, this is not the template that I'm looking for. It's this one. Where is that button? Where is it? Ah, there it is. I feel like there is a reason why it's not within that if. Good night, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Catch you on the rewatch. Maybe not. Now, if I choose one, it shows the dashboard and the button, and if I choose none, it shows nothing. I should do the same in vehicle in a few entries. And by the way, I should stop giving it a default value. And also make it a URL. URL. Now if I choose this, it's up there. If I choose none, that should not be in there. Let's see. Not this one. Why do I have this? Should delete that one. Where's the option value? This one. Let's give it a value of nothing. There it is. Okay. Goes away. You can choose. There is nothing for this vehicle. That's fine. There is no few entries for that one. Just this one here. Okay. Question. What if I do something like this? Let's open the sidebar. Sidebar here. 15 down. I'm gonna duplicate this. Make it vehicles, not vehicles. Make it few entries index. Thank you very much. Come on. There. And also, what if we do something like this? Request query. Will it pass all of the query string parameters when I link out to this one? And also let me check. Let me change the icon to fuel, was it? And also I have to change. Oh, you formatted for me. Thank you very much. And this is fuel entries. Look at it down there, down there. You see, it's right there in the corner. You see it? You see it? It's 1. What happens if I choose a different one? Boop. It doesn't update. Doesn't work. Okay, never mind. Fine, that's okay. In that case, let's bring it back again into the session. Why not? So that way I can hop over to fuel entries. Make that also session. Like that. I can use this. Set a vehicle to the session. Now there's the query. Yeah, okay, so Oh yeah, it was latest get, actually. Just like this. Okay, so really? You want to try catch on that one? No. What I'm going to do is because this find might return nothing if there is no vehicle in session, just going to make sure that this doesn't break. But I'm going to do it in a different way. Just because I'm using this in a for each. If I set it to no, that for each is going to yell frantically at me. So might as well just, if I have a vehicle, then get me all the fuel entries for that vehicle. If I don't, just give me an empty collection and let the for each do nothing. Which means I technically don't need this. Don't even need this. Okay, this is what I wanted. Let's just take this whole thing. Yoink. View entries. Let's replace that H2 with this. So we do auth user vehicles. This is wired to vehicle ID, which we have one. Over there. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This might work. These few entries might be empty, so this entire A section here, whoa, that's not indented correctly. So this whole section here might just be empty. Oh, water. All right. Let's choose a vehicle here. Done. Can I go here? It's not selecting it. Why? Why? It is giving me the right list of fuel entries based on... Oh, I have to maybe assign it on mount? Is that what I have to do? Is that what I have to do? Let me find. Yeah, I do have to do that, don't I? Few entries. I'm gonna need a mount again. Could technically do it here though. Ah, you almost had it. But alas. Why? There you go. Hmm. All right, there it is. Go back to vehicles. No, not vehicles, dashboard. Select the empty one. And then fuel entries. I mean, that kind of solves the problem. It doesn't break, and it's kind of consistent between the two views. I could even... Well, I have to separate this. Hold on. I could even have this button there too. Huh? Yeah, let's bring that button. And also... Oh, this doesn't... Oh, it didn't update. It did not update the list. Let's update the list. Why are you not updating the list? Because you're doing it from the session, you absolute idiot. How about that? My car, switch to this one. There you go. Now you're cooking. Now you're cooking, and you're too stuck together. Well, kind of. It's only when you select it, when it's highlighted. So I guess it's fine. Now it doesn't break. And if I switch to this one here, and then I go to dashboard, it doesn't update there. It should. So we keep it consistent. I guess we just have to go to dashboard again.
The stream is now paused for ads.
And then pause for ads. We're gonna need another mount. We're gonna need another mount function here. So that we can initialize this one. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Who wants to be the next? Look at that. 179 out of 180. Who wants to be the next? If you're watching, follow. So we can have a new goal. A new goal in life, which I believe is 190. Or even 200. Come on, you freaking ads. End. And welcome back. As I was saying, we need to keep it consistent. If we go to fuel entries and change the vehicle here and then head back to dashboard, it should keep the selection, and it's not doing it. So we head back to dashboard, add a mount. Come on, do it. There. And yeah, sure. So we initialize the vehicle ID from the session if there is one. So it's Honda Civic mild car. Switch to fuel entries. Stays the same. Change it here. Head back to dashboard. And it's not doing it. Mother. Why? I'm not doing this. That's why. Wait, hold on. Do I have to do that? I guess I do. Let me copy this. Copy. Wait, hold on. Yoink. Try that again. Switch to fuel entries. Switch to this one. Head back to dashboard. And it's doing it now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. All right, let's add a button so that we can create a new fuel entry from here. Actually, not from here, from here. Should be pretty simple. We already have a button in the dashboard template. Let's just grab this whole thing. Yoinkity yoink. And let's open the fuel entries template. And I think we can put it there. And that's flex, extra route, fuel entries create, vehicle ID, which is property in this component that is set via the session, primary, uppercase, new fuel entry. Only if we have a vehicle ID or a vehicle, right? If vehicle. Can you freaking go back one? Thank you. And if. No, no, you don't know. Well, yeah. Ooh, forgot to account for that. Okay. Missing required parameters for the route. Wah, wah, wah. So it means we do have a vehicle. We should not. Wait a second. This should not be showing up there. In this. Look, oh. Vehicle ID then? Okay, that works. Choose this one. We have a very, very close together button. Hold on, we need some separation. Margin top 4, maybe? Yeah. Same gap here and here, but there should be a gap 4 then in between all of them. That didn't work. Am I doing it in the wrong? No, this is the right place. Field entries. Ah, there. Woohoo. No. There. Okay, better. Everything is evenly distributed. What else? This button still works, right? Yes. Everything else works. We have a cancel button. Even. That is not the right route. Let's go to the field entries form, I think. Is that where the cancel button is? No. Then it's create field entry. Yes. Yes. Okay. Cancel button looks good. Go back here. We still have the list with the right vehicle selected. If we select this one, we still can create one for that. And it's properly reflecting on the parameter up here. And if we cancel out, we still have it selected there. Okay. UI is looking consistent and good. Vehicles. We need a create vehicle button right there. right there. Shouldn't be that hard. We can just do this. Let's go back to the create. No, sorry. The few entries template. Go down a bit. Let's take this, yoink it. Let's go to vehicles template. And let's paste it there. Fix indentation. Dude, can you do it more than once? I have to figure out how to do this. Oh, is it shift tab? No. Went back to the wrong place. There. How do you indent it? In VS Code it was I mean, it's
Welcome, just subscribe to the channel. You're amazing.
working. Thank you so much thank you for subscribing to the channel. You're amazing, dude. Thank you so much. PHP Storm, how do you indent back and forth? Indentation widget? Where is what? What? Edit. Indent selection, that's tab. Shift tab. That doesn't work. Shift tab. Oh, it does work. Hee hee hee. Tab, tab, tab. Well, actually, tab doesn't work. But shift tab does. Which is kind of stupid. Yeah, tab doesn't work. Why not? Edit, indent selection. This one works, this one doesn't. And I did control. There you go. I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to PHP Storm. Why is tab not working? I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Why is the indentation so weird on this one? Oh, because you are completely off. Orange. Okay, that looks good. Now this button has to go to vehicles create. It takes no parameters. It is a primary button and the text should be, go away, should be create new vehicle. Ta-da! That goes here. Now we need a cancel button. So let's go to create field entry. I'm just gonna yoink this one, and then go to create vehicle and paste it here. The route is going to be vehicles index. Ooh, what? Unexpected token class expecting. Oh, missed this. There. Create. This should be a primary. Better. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, we have a problem there. You see, two of them are selected. I'm guessing this is because in sidebar we did some copy pasta and we didn't update the current dashboard. And then current vehicle index, fuel entry index, and this, okay, this is wrong. Fuel entries. Like that. So we are in vehicles, vehicle is selected. We move to fuel entries is selected. Okay. I think that concludes the UI fixing of this app and therefore the project itself. I am going to, actually, let's do that now. Let's just push everything to GitHub. Do I not have it here? Huh. That existing repo. Gas tracker. Here we go. Dashboard and UI fixes. Push to origin. Pull request. Create pull request. Yep. And merge. And we are done. We are done with the project. Yes. Yes. We did it. We did it. Now what? We need a new one. We might as well just turn this into a filament project too. Alec, that's an idea. We can turn that entire project, now that we have, it will be an easy project given that we have most of the code. We just have to deal with the filament migration. We'll see. Or we will just create a new small project. I just have to think about what's a good idea for a project to properly test filament version 4. But that's until Friday. We'll get to that. We'll get there. What the heck is this? I forgot I installed this. Okay, sure, whatever. And like I said, exactly 1 hour. Perfect. Okay. I think we can just leave it here for now. No more coding. Let's just relax. As always, if you are on YouTube and you are watching this, I'm sorry. If you're watching this on YouTube, the content is going to end here because I don't mix content from coding and games. But if you want to hang out a bit more, you can hop over to Twitch and we're going to start, we're going to switch to playing games right now. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you again on Wednesday. And also the link to my Twitch account is in the description if you want to, you know, hop over. Otherwise, thank you so much. See you again. Bye, YouTube. Bye,